Welcome to our early on video. This is Sina. Today our video's topic is keep trying. This is one of our resiliency building video. We're trying to help kids to develop a belief that you can do it. Just keep trying. And today we're gonna use a few stories to help our families and kids to build that belief in themselves. When parents keep trying and offer encouragement, children learn to keep trying too. Learning from mistakes help us grow and keep trying as we face life's challenges. So parents, you can just give them encouragement, let them know mistakes are okay, and tells them that progress takes practice. And also we can role model it, and we can use stories to tell them how to keep trying. Even for babies and toddlers, we can also give them encouragement. For example, you almost reached your rattle, try again. So we can use different ways to encourage kids to keep trying. Okay, we can start our story today now. Our first story today is Today I Will Fly. So it's a piggy and an elephant story. Piggy say, "Today I will fly." Elephant said, "No, you will not fly today. You will not fly tomorrow. You will not fly next week. You will never fly." Piggy said, "I will try. Goodbye." Elephant said, "You will not fly. She will not fly. Fly, 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 fly." Piggy is trying. Fly, 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 fly. You need help. "Thank you. I do need help," Piggy said. "I will get help." Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. "I did it. I flew. Thank you for your help," Piggy said to the dog. "You did not fly." Piggy said, "I did not fly." Elephant said, "You jumped." "I jumped." "It was a big jump." "Yes, it was a big jump, but you did not fly." Piggy said, "I will try again." Elephant said, "I will eat lunch. Goodbye." Fly, fly, fly. Oof. Birdie said, "You need help." "I do need help." "Will you help me?" Birdie said, "I will. I will help you." "Thank you." "Hello? Hello? You're flying. You're flying today." "My friend can fly. She can fly." "I am not flying," Piggy said. "You're not flying?" "I am getting help. The bird is flying, carrying Piggy." "Thank you for your help." "Tomorrow I will fly," Elephant said. Good luck. The end. The next story is The Tortoise and the Hare. A hare once made fun of a tortoise. "You move so slowly," he said. "My, how you creep along." "Do I?" said the tortoise. "Try a race with me, and I guarantee I will win." "Excellent! I am up for the challenge. Who should we ask to mark off the boundaries and see that the race is fair?" "Let's ask the fox," said the tortoise. The fox was very wise and fair. He showed them where to start and how far they should run. The tortoise started at once and jogged straight on. She moved slowly, but she never stopped. The hare leaped forward swiftly for a few minutes until he had left the tortoise far behind. He knew he could reach the finish line very quickly, so he laid down by the road under a shady tree and took a nap. When he finally woke up, he remembered the race. He sprang up and ran as fast as he could. When he reached the finish line, the tortoise was already there. The hare could not believe what he had done. The very wise and fair fox looked at the hare and said, "Slow and steady wins the race." The end. Our next story is The Carrot Seed. Written by Ruth Krauss. A little boy planted a carrot seed. His mother said, "I'm afraid it won't come up." His father said, "I'm afraid it won't come up." And his big brother said, "It won't come up." Every day the little boy put up the weeds around the seed and sprinkled the ground with water. But nothing came up. And nothing came up. Everyone kept seeing it wouldn't come up. But she still put up the weeds around it every day and sprinkled the ground with water. And then, one day, a carrot came up. Just as the little boy had known it would. The end. The following story is 3 Cheers for Arrow. Arrow was a city rat. He went to a scruffy school down the drain. He was bad at sums. He was bad at spelling. He was bad at science. He was bad at art. You've got no brains, Arrow, they said. But every day after school, Arrow rushed home to practice something he was really good at. Sport. In fact, he was so good at sport that he was chosen to represent his school in the inter-school radthon, even though he had no brains. Some of his rivals chosen for the event were Angelica Appleworm of Redemption School for Lady Rats, Rodney Scrumhalf of Cheesier House College, and Jacinta Owiska from Simrati Ground Convent. We can't let a scruffy school like that win, they said. So they played a dirty trick on Arrow. Arrow was in a bad way. I wish I had a spare leg, said Arrow. In the street, he saw some busking acrobats. Arrow had a brainwave. I think I can do that. So he went back to training with his tail. When Arrow arrived at Radathon, all the other competitors laughed. But he won a 25-meter sprint. Ping, ping, ping. And the high jump. Boing, boing, boing. And the javelin throwing. Whee! And the swimming race. Brah. And the boxing. Bop. What a brain box, they said. 3 cheers for Arrow. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Our next story is Whistle for Willy. Whistle for Willy, written by Ezra Jack Needs. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around, around, and around. He whirled faster and faster. When he stopped, everything turned down and up. And up and down. And around and around. Peter saw his dog Willy coming, quick as a wink. He hid in an empty carton laying on a sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled? Peter thought. Willy would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't. So Willy just walked on. Peter got out of the carton and started home. On the way, he took some colored chalks out of his pocket and drew a long, long line. Right up to his door. He stood there and tried to whistle again. He blew till his cheeks were tired, but nothing happened. He went into his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked into the mirror to practice whistling. Still no whistle. When his mother saw what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, "I've come home early today, dear. Is Peter here?" His mother answered, "Why, no, he's outside with Willy." "Well, I'll go out and look for them," said Peter. First, he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then, he tried to run away from his shadow. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, they were together again. He came to the corner where the curtain was, and who should he see but Willy? Peter scrambled under the curtain. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a real whistle. Willy stopped and looked around to see who it was. "It's me," Peter shouted and stood up. Willy raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willy. Peter's mother asked him and Willy to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled all the way there, and he whistled all the way home. Our last story today is Harriet and the Roller Coaster by Nancy Carson. On the last day of school, Harriet's whole class was going to the amusement park. Everyone looked forward to the day. "I'm going to ride on the big roller coaster," George told Harriet. "It's so big, you can't see the top. I know, my big sister told me." "It goes so fast that if you don't hold on, you will fall right out." "I bet you're too scared to ride the roller coaster. You'd probably start crying." "I am not scared," said Harriet. "I will ride on your old roller coaster. You just wait and see." That night, Harriet didn't sleep very well. The next morning, when it was time to get on the bus for the amusement park, she felt a little sick. "See you on the roller coaster," said George, "if you don't chicken out." As soon as they got to the amusement park, George said, "Come on, Harriet, let's get our tickets for the roller coaster, unless you're too scared." "I am not scared," said Harriet. "Good," said George. "Then hurry up." Wow, look at the roller coaster. It's so big. "Oh boy," said George. "I can't wait." "Where next?" There's still time for you to chicken out. Here we go, Harriet. You're going to be so scared. The roller coaster went up and up. Harriet had never been so high. This is great, said George. Then they went over the top. Hey, said Harriet, this isn't so bad. Woof, said George. I like it, said Harriet. Help, said George. Yippee, yelled Harriet. Mommy, yelled George. Is it over already? Said Harriet. I'm going again. That was fun. I'd better sit down, said George. So Harriet rode a roller coaster all day long, while George sat quietly on a bench. The end. Hope you enjoyed all the stories, and that's all. Keep trying whatever we're doing, and let's encourage our children to keep trying, and they will be able to do whatever they're doing. Thank you for watching.